Welcome to The Spirit in Us, Capital Campaign 2008. I'm Walk Jones, pastor of Northminster. In the next few minutes, I want to tell you about our capital campaign for this fall that will help us be the people God is calling us to be.
This is a place where it's easy to be a part of God's family.
Well, I've been involved for almost 20 years.
I joined Northminster because when I came through the door at Northminster, it felt like home. The people are very friendly, got more handshakes, hugs than I do at a family reunion.
We were part of the initial group that came from Trinity. We were sort of the missionaries that came to the North County.
The very first time I visited, one of the Sunday school classes walked right up to me and invited me to come and hand me the book they were studying, and so then I was involved. I felt like I was a part of something before they even knew my name.
For a number of years we actually met in the funeral homes around in this area until we found this piece of property and built the church here.
Everything had to fit in a closet, because the building was used for something else during the week, and so all of the things that we used for church had to be in the closet. We came often to watch the building, and as the building grew, so did the congregation.
Something I feel passionate about, and this church is very service-oriented.
Everybody did whatever job needed to be done.
It's good to see such an active congregation and such a passionate congregation that they are very much like any family. They're just a really big family.
The congregation has grown.
Full to the brim. In fact, we use our sanctuary for our Sunday school.
Sunday school classes that meet in our sanctuary, classes that meet in this room we're in, one that meets in a pastor's office.
I work with the middle school youth group. It's tight. We move tables a lot and we move chairs a lot. We're sharing the major areas of the church with so many other groups.
This room gets used for so many things. The sewing ladies meet here, the session meets here, it's the library, it's the meeting room for session, it's the meeting room if the minister needs to have something, it's the prayer group, so one lady I was talking to said, yes, I'm in that room about 4 days a week. All of our spaces are like that. We need a bigger closet.
It would just be fantastic to have a sanctuary that could just be our congregation's sanctuary.
The growth that is going to be taking place is to better allow us to serve them.
2 years ago, a committee studied Northminster and came back saying the goals for this church are to be a place of meaningful worship and spiritual growth. Members said they wanted a quiet place to gather and worship God.
Worship and spirituality was part of that, and to do that, many people felt we needed a more designated sanctuary.
It would give them a beautiful place to worship God.
We want to build a sanctuary that is acoustically beautiful so we can gather together, sing hymns, listen to preaching, hear our choir. This campaign is about much more than money. It's about growing spiritually together, about being the church together, praying for one another. I ask you to pray with me, and for the church, we can become the people God is calling us to be, as the Spirit is working in us. The session has a great plan. We've hired good architects who've designed for us the first phase, a sanctuary. It'll be a quiet place to worship God, to sing together, to hear the Word of God read and preached. There'll be a choir room and 2 classrooms. There'll be a narthex for our fellowship and coffee and lemonade, restrooms, all that we need. This will be equal sacrifice for members of the church. Perhaps the gifts will be unequal, but the sacrifice will be equal. We'll need large gifts and smaller gifts, but every gift is important. On Commitment Sunday, we'll receive pledges for our annual campaign and for this capital campaign.
I think our congregation can help by really looking at themselves.
I would ask the people to pray about how they can give and give sacrificially.
We'll need time and talent and your money, but prayer is number one.
Me and the wife were talking over our budget and deciding how much more we can give other than our normal giving, because we can't let that suffer. And we're also having a yard sale today, as a matter of fact.
There's a spiritual component to our giving. Jesus said that where our treasure is, there our heart will be also. And I think God is challenging me and challenging you to prayerfully and sacrificially give to Northminster.
We're all a part, and we're all in a different piece of the work, but we all need to take our part.
I'm very excited about it. I just cannot wait till they get started, and it's for a lot of different reasons. It's not just because it's going to be a nice new facility and everything exciting, but to me, it's the faith that the congregation shows.
I'm looking forward to the growth, to the new things that we can do.
Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please see me or any elder on session or the campaign leadership team, especially the chairs Cheryl and Lamar Wasden, or our coordinator, Kitty Yanks. I am excited about this campaign and this opportunity to follow where God is leading us. The Spirit working in us